Hello, good evening and welcome to the Sharjah Stadium in the United Arab Emirates, where we're getting ready for match day 2 of the AFC Champions League in the Western region, and it's Sharjah hosting Al Faisaly. And it's a vital match for both these teams. Both failed to win on match day 1. Sharjah got a 0-0 draw away at Al Sadd in Qatar, and they were fortunate there that Al Sadd missed a penalty, and Al Faisaly at home against Nasaf, the Uzbekistani side, well, they conceded a 97th minute goal. What a sickener that was. But it's so vital for both these teams now that they can get 3 points this evening. These are conditions, it's hot, it's humid. We're coming towards the end of the really hot months here in the UAE, but it's still going to be testing for the players tonight. The pitch, though, is in excellent condition. It got watered about 75 minutes before the scheduled kick-off, and again after the players finished their warm-ups. Decent crowd in this evening. The Sharjah fans and also the Al Faisaly fans. The Al Faisaly fans have turned up in their numbers behind one of the goals. There they are. And they'll be making plenty of noise, you can be sure of that. It's their first time in the AFC Champions League group stage, and they intend to make the absolute best of it. Sharjah, well, they're off the back of a 3-2 loss here against Al Ain, one of their major rivals in the UAE Pro League. That happened last Thursday, and that leaves them 6 points off the top of their domestic table after 4 rounds. Al Faisaly, by contrast, they won their last match. That was 8-0, if you can believe that, in the Jordan Cup against Hatta. And Hatta in the Jordan League, the second division. But Al Faisaly did lose their last league match. That was against major rivals Al Wehdat, and that was by 3-2. Not far away from getting underway now. Sharjah, it's the 5th time for them in the AFC Champions League. They actually reached the quarter-final of this competition way back in 2004, and they reached the round of 16 as recently as 2021. On that occasion, they lost here at this venue to their fellow UAE side, Al Wehdat. They drew 1-1, and after extra time it went to penalties, and they lost 5-4. And in 2022, they failed to get out of their group. Al Faisaly, well, it's their 4th time in the competition, but their first time, as I mentioned earlier, at the group stage. They've twice won the AFC Cup in 2005 and 2006. That's the 2nd tier competition in this region. There's an interested spectator this evening, Luanzinho, the young Brazilian who plays for Sharjah. He suffered what appeared to be a hamstring injury in that game against Al Ain on Thursday. So he's on the sidelines, and with him there, Marcus Maloney, his fellow Brazilian. He's not featuring this evening either. Sharjah, 3 cups last season. The President's Cup, which is the local equivalent of, shall we say, the FA Cup. They also won the League Cup and the Super Cup. And with Cosmelo Arroyo in charge, he was runner-up in this competition with Al Ahly, who are now Shabab Al Ahly. That was back in 2015. So he's got experience of going deep, the Sharjah coach, in the AFC Champions League. I'm sure victory in this competition is an itch he would certainly like to scratch this season. 12 players allowed as substitutes in this competition, so the bench is going to be quite full. Both benches, in fact, this evening. As for Al Faisaly, well, they've already won silverware in 2023. They won the Jordan Shield Cup. That took place between May and July of this year. But they had a match in the Super Cup against Al Wehdat, which they lost. The other teams in this group are playing tonight, of course, as well. Al Sadd and Nasaf kicking off at the same time. total of 40 of the leading sides in the AFC region taking part in this group stage from 20 countries. But, and this is the kicker, only the top sides in each group are guaranteed progress through to the round of 16. Here we go then. Match officials and the teams to follow. Sharjah in their predominantly white strip on the right of your screen there, and on the left, Faisaly. It's the King against the Blue Eagles. Who will prevail tonight? Adel Al-Hosseini, you just saw briefly there, the Sharjah goalkeeper. He's got the captain's armband this evening. Big loss that for Sharjah a few days ago against Al Ain. Will they suffer a hangover, or will they bounce back in spectacular fashion? Handshakes all round, and let's have a look at the two teams. Sharjah, first of all, 2 changes for them from the side that had to battle hard for that 0-0 draw in Qatar last month. Number 91, Moussa Marega, an AFC Champions League winner with Al Hilal, comes in for his competition debut for Sharjah. And number 13, Salim Saleh, a substitute against Al Sadd, he starts this time. There's confirmation of our match officials, led by Sivakorn Pudom, the Thailand referee. All our on-pitch officials this evening, in fact, are from Thailand, and our VAR officials, here you can see, led by Mohamed Taki from Singapore. Team photos before we get underway. Lots of excitement. It's a working day here in the UAE, so not a massive home crowd, but the Jordan contingent for Al Faisaly, they're already making their presence felt. Captain for Al Faisaly this evening, number 17, Salim Al Ajaleen, vastly experienced, 35 years young. Second oldest, in fact, in this Al Faisaly squad. It's going to be a group huddle for them. In the meantime, let's have a look at their side this evening. 3 changes from the side that lost to that last-minute goal against Nassaf. In come number 9, Mohamed Ali Kish. Number 10, Yusuf Abu Jalbouch, and number 20, Rizik Bani Hani. Osman Oloroyu exchanging pleasantries with Ghazi Jareri, 2 coaches together. Here's a list of the substitutes. Al Faisaly, number 22, Khalid Zakaria, 2 league goals for him this season. He's dropped to the bench for this away match. Hazar, number 7, Amin Al-Shanane, and number 99, Rakif Al-Kamerji. On the bench for Sharjah, number 12, Sebastian Tagliabue, veteran striker, now qualified for the UAE. He's 38 years young, has played international football for this country. 179 league goals. He's the second highest scorer in UAE domestic football history, behind Ali Mabkut of Al Jazeera. So it's going to be Sharjah who will get us underway. There's Osman Oloroyu, as I've mentioned already, a runner-up in this tournament way back in 2015. And off we go. Sharjah in the white shirts and shorts, playing from left to right in this first half. Awful lot riding on this match for both these teams. Progress to the round of 16 only guaranteed for the team that tops the group. 5 groups in this region, the Western region. And out of those 5 groups, only 3 of the second-place sides will go forward. Cosmo Leroy, vastly experienced. He's won so much here in the UAE. He's a man who's won this competition. Moussa Marega made his league debut for Sharjah 4 nights ago, and now he's making his Champions League debut for them. Long kick from Mehdi Khalil, the man they call the Mountain. 1m94. Can he cope with everything that Sharjah will throw at him this evening, I wonder? Pjanic looks for Kamara, can't find him. Really scrappy there in the middle of the pitch. Kamara can come away with the ball now and use his pace. And the referee says he's body checked there by Anis Bani Yassin. Bani Yassin was making the point there that there was nowhere he could go. He just stood his ground, and Kamara ran into him. That was his argument. The referee back in Kamara. Bani Yassin, over 50 caps for Jordan at international level. He's played in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and actually here in the UAE. Played for Al Wada and also Al Dafra a decade ago. Forward by Salim Sultan. Into the side this evening. Recently signed a new deal to take him through to 2025 with the club. Poor ball from Kamara. Pjanic nips in, and he's taken some punishment for doing so. Referee just trying to pour some oil on troubled waters here. Full-blooded challenge by Mohamed Lekish. Referee not showing any cards at this stage. 3 cautions in the group stage means automatic suspension for the next match. Marega inside, not far away from finding Keo Lucas. Lucas with 2 goals against Al Ain here in the UAE Pro League on Thursday. Just beyond Kamara. The point that he's making is he wants the ball to feet. He's quick, but he's saying, I'm not that quick. Throw down the line by Ahmed Kloob. Played a full 90 minutes against Nassaf on match day 1. Playing at right back this evening, the number 77, joined from Al Salt in the summer of 2023. First touch for Adel Al Hosseini. Aziz Al-Kabi getting the ball away from danger. The number 15 playing at left back this evening for Sharjah. He's number 11, Arif Al-Hajj. Playing in an advanced role this evening. Scored once in the Jordanian league this season. Keo Lucas finds Kamara. Just seemed to get the ball stuck under his feet there. In the end, he attempted a very ostentatious back flip, which didn't come off. Forward ball by Abidjal Bouche. Picked up on that far side. So it comes to nothing for Faisaly. Played back by Majid Rashid. Holding role in midfield this evening, the number 24. Al-Danhani tries to go down the line. Did it take a flick? For the Al-Faisaly player. Did indeed. Bani Hani. Sweeping ball forward. Can it be kept in? Just about, I think, there by Ben Labi. In fact, no. Didn't quite manage to hook his right foot around the ball for this Ben Labi. Tunisian who signed in the summer from fellow UAE club Ajman. Goal kick then for Al-Faisaly. Mehdi Khalil with it, the Lebanese player who was actually born in Sierra Leone. First chance really for Al-Faisaly to get a sustained period of possession here. And it's been given away by Abidjal Bouche. And in turn given away by Sharjah. And that'll be a free kick for the visitors. Is that Al-Rashdan going down? Keo just catching his ankles. Good atmosphere being created by the Al-Faisaly fans, way behind Adel Al-Hosseiny's goal. Salim Sultan to the wing-back, Al-Danhani. Good pressing by Al-Faisaly early on. Keo. Work from Kamara to win the ball back. Marega out to that far side. Al-Kabi with the cross. Nice meat and drink for Mehdi Khalil. There's the Sharjah fans directly opposite the main stand. They've been a trifle subdued thus far. Ben Labi. Pjanic prompting Marega. Flag stayed down. And he's rounded the goalkeeper. Good work from Mehdi Khalil. And in the end it's hooked away, but the flag's gone up now. That's the protocol with VAR, of course. Play allowed to continue. Not much in it. Just about beyond the last defender, Marega. Good work actually in the end by Mehdi Khalil to get something on the ball there. Subsequently he's gone down. We'll require some treatment. Good play from Marega to go round the goalkeeper, but he was so far forward that he had no support at all. You see KO coming up behind him. Not sure what the problem is with the big man. Lebanese international for the past 8 years. Sharjah fans just coming to life there, spurred on by the performance of those fans. They've come to enjoy themselves tonight, let me tell you. Such a vital game for both these teams. Ghazi Guerreri, you just saw off the bench, the Faisaly coach. Alongside him, the younger Wazim Moala. Hani looks for the safety of his goalkeeper. Abdullah Ghanim will now come forward, one of the two centre-backs this evening, along with Salim Sultan. Long ball forward, and Ben Labi can't get on the end of it. He's happy with the delivery. Pjanic, the prompter. Just flicked the outside of his right foot. Ben Labi. The idea, as far as he was concerned, was a good one. The pull on the shirt, it appeared there on Bani Hani. The referee saw nothing untoward. Pjanic again. Faisaly simply can't afford to allow him to turn and face their goal, especially if he's in space. He's always looking to move into space, and you can see him in the centre circle now. Double header here in the UAE over the next couple of days. Tonight in Group B, Sharjah in action. Tomorrow in Group A, Al-Ain will play against the Ahal, Turkmenistan side. For Faisaly to burst forward, but just getting away from Arif Al-Hajj, but he's won the corner. So the first corner of the evening goes to the visitors. Aren't they excited about it? Abidjal Bouch will take that corner. Left-footed, plenty of curl on that. Kamara's back on defensive duties. Suspicion here, it just caught the hand, it did indeed. That's what the referee blew up for. Mohanad Khairullah, big central defender. International. thus far has been just a little bit shapeless. And I think that probably owes something to the fact that both these teams realise its significance, its massive significance to them. Key really, I'd have to say, is to win your home games in this group stage. Obviously, Faisaly lost their first on home soil, so they're playing catch-up already. Sharjah get 3 points tonight. Chance to burst forward now for Bani Hani. In the end, he's crowded out. Good play by Salim Sultan. Marega wins that in the air, does really well to bring it under control too. He's then tackled really well. Excellent work by Kerula. On that far side now, Al-Hajj on the overlap I should say, Ahmed Kloob. And it's out of play. Frustration for Al-Hajj. Hoofs the ball away. It's quite a nice build-up this by Faisaly. Just trying to create some space to get away from Majid Rashid to make the shot. His control let him down, Al-Hajj. Hani wins the throw off the shins of Bani Hani. Both coaches right on the edge of their technical area, prowling around. Pjanic coming deep to receive. Flick on by KO. Has it come through to Marega? No, it hasn't. It's going to be a corner, though. Nice build-up by Sharjah. Nice little flick there by KO. Out to the wing-back, Abdulaziz Al-Kabi. Decent ball in too. It took not one but two defenders to get it behind. Pjanic with the corner then on that far side, right-footed. Swung in towards the back post and there's no one there. Second year of a 2-year deal for Pjanic here at Sharjah. 2022-23 was his debut season in the UAE. He and the club have an option to extend beyond this season if they deem it appropriate. He arrived here from Barcelona, although he spent the season before last on loan in Turkey at Besiktas. Number 20, Bani Hani. Ghanim hit the bar with a header in that game against Alain on Thursday. What a ball that is by Pjanic through to Marega. Yes! Oh, the flag's gone up. Oh, that's a tragedy from a Sharjah perspective. It will be checked by VAR. It was a dream ball, though, by Pjanic, picking out his teammate. But what will VAR say? Well, it looks to me as though he's onside there. It looks as though he's being played on by Salim Ajaleen. Brilliant take from Marega and a fantastic volley. It's a picture book goal, and from a purely aesthetic point of view, you'd want it to stand. being checked though. VAR official is Mohamed Taki. And the goal is given. Marega scores it. I have to say, looking at the first replay, it looked as though he was played onside by Al Ajaleen, and that's exactly the way the VAR official saw it too. The Al Faisaly captain just lagging back a fraction, and it's cost his side a goal. But what a goal it is. Wonderful ball by Pjanic. What a pick out that is. But still, Marega had so much to do here. Superbly taken on the chest. And what about that for a volley with the inside of his right foot? Stunning stuff for Sharjah. And they hit the front. And they hit the front in emphatic style. The first goal in the white of Sharjah for Moussa Marega, and they don't come any more spectacular than that. Well, he must be feeling $1 million at the moment, Moussa Marega. But it just illustrates the point that we've made on commentary this evening already. You simply can't allow Pjanic the opportunity to face your goal and pick a pass, because that's what he can do, and that's what he did on that occasion. Now, what have Al Faisaly got in response? It's just subdued the Al Faisaly fans behind Adel Al Hosseini's goal, perhaps the first time this evening, although they're starting to make some noise again now as I speak. Free kick. It's Mohamed Nikish, who's penalised for backing in. You can see he's holding the shirt there of Salim Sultan. It's a fantastic replay, actually, just to illustrate why the free kick went against the Al Faisaly number 9. And Labi. Oh, and they've sprung the offside trap again. Oh, and miscontrol from Kamara. Marega was through on goal again. He was thwarted by Mehdi Khalil. And Kamara, it was a chance gone begging to test the goalkeeper. And they've got to get their discipline sorted at the back, have Al Faisaly. Otherwise, they're going to be punished. The Blue Eagles can move forward again now. Or perhaps not. Pjanic can win the ball and give it to Ben Labi, who can run at the defence. Or a breakdown in communication. The referee's not happy about something here. You can see there's been a bit of toing and froing between Salim Sultan and Mohamed Ali Kish. It's been brewing for the last couple of minutes. But here again, Marega bursting that offside trap, and once again it was Al Ajaleen who played him on. Trying to nick the ball past Mehdi Khalil. It was what followed that. It was disappointing from a Sharjah perspective. Kamara couldn't make the most of the ricochet, the rebound that came his way. Pjanic, such a composed player, turning away from trouble. KO, misplaced pass from him. All of a sudden, though, composure lacking from Al Faisaly. Can they get it back? That's good work from Aziz Al-Kabi on that far side. Sliding challenge preferred this evening at left back to Al Hassan Saleh. Throw in on that far side. Ahmed Klub will take it. Finds Al-Rashdan. Cross comes in from Al-Hajj. It's dealt with. Guerreri. Concern etched large on his face at this stage. It'll be a corner conceded by Abdullah Ghanim. Under pressure from Abu Jalbouch. So a chance for the visitors just to turn the screw here. Cross comes in and it's ricocheted around, and somehow it's gone past the upright. I think it was Keirula who got the header. Let's have another look now. Keirula find himself free. And only even he can quite believe he couldn't direct that header goalwards. Looking at that previous replay, it looked as though his header was actually going to go wide of the far post, and then it hit the shin of Abdullah Ghanim and went wide of the near post. And while you're watching these replays, there's all sorts of brouhaha on the edge of the area. The referee trying to calm things down. Kamara's involved. Another corner then for Al-Faisaly. It's a good one, and it's headed away by Kamara. Pjanic picks up the scraps. Always creates space for himself, and what a wonderful ball that is out to Ben Labi. Kamara chose to let the ball bounce there. Whips in the cross, but it's a really poor one. Well, that's a promising situation wasted by Sharjah. He really had an opportunity there to really test Al-Faisaly and couldn't take it. Al-Hajj can't keep that one in. And the water break's been called for by our referee, Sivakorn Ududom. In this part of the world, at this stage of the season, after 30 minutes of each half, players get the opportunity for some refreshment. It's still very warm, the temperature up in the 30s, and it's a chance also for both sets of coaches to have a word with their players. Pjanic, the prompter, the man whose wonderful pass created a goal for that man there. His first goal in the white of Sharjah. Let's have a look at it here, and what a ball this was from Pjanic. Inside his own half, picks out Marega, but he still had so much to do there to take it on the chest. Superb control, and then what about that for a first-time finish? There was no stopping that. It went to VAR. But the captain of Al-Faisaly, Al-Ajalin, played him onside, and it gives Sharjah the advantage. Well, just in case you were wondering how hot it is, you can see there cold sponges being applied to the players. They're all taking on plenty of liquid. Pjanic and Kao exchanging views. Al-Faisaly fans, well, you'd think they were 5-0 up rather than 1-0 down, wouldn't you? Fantastic support. Can the players respond to this sort of backing? Animated stuff on the sidelines for Faisaly, with their coach Ghazi Guerreri. Al-Kabi then with the throw. Chance to burst clear by Mohamed Al-Kish. A good cushioned header back to his goalkeeper by Al-Danhani. Majid Rashid. Abdullah Ghanim. Just the one shot so far, but what a shot it was. Still a bit of a lack of quality from both teams, that goal apart in the final third thus far. Benlabi. KO. Looking to fashion a shot and does so. Straight down the throat of Mehdi Khalil. Threading the eye of the needle there between the two defenders. The goalkeeper perfectly positioned. Al-Kabi trying to burst forward. Denied by Klub. KO to Marega, the little back heel. Finds Benlabi. Is that a foul? Benlabi stayed down. Marega couldn't make the return ball. Been hoofed out of play by Mehdi Khalil to allow Benlabi to get some treatment, getting his backside there. Let's see if we can make out what happened in this replay. That was nice. And Benlabi just careered into Anas Bani Yassin. He's none too impressed with Benlabi staying down. As you can see, he's back up on his feet now. On we go. And Sharjah returning the ball to Mehdi Khalil. Free kick. Salim Sultan is penalised. This is why. Mohamed Al-Kish just bouncing off him. This is a good dead ball situation now for Faisaly. Shamriri with the ball in. It's not a bad one either. And then a volley is pushed over the top. He's been something of a spectator so far, Al Hosseini. He had to be on his toes on that occasion. Nice ball in, beautifully taken on the chest, and sweetly struck. Terrific stop by the goalkeeper. Oh, and just wide. Nizar Al-Rashdan caught that so sweetly. Waiting for the net to bulge there. Wasn't far away at all. So the first bit of sustained pressure by Faisaly, almost bringing its reward for the visitors. Warning there for Sharjah. They've been reasonably comfortable up to that point in time. Rashdan doing well. Finding Banihani, and play switched over to that far side now. Klub. Al-Hajj gets the cross over, dealt with sort of by Salim Sultan. Thought about a shot, did Abu Jalbouch. On the ball again now. Patient stuff this from the visitors. Attempted cross by Al-Ajaleen. And it's a good tackle. On the ball, as far as I could see there, did Bani Hani. Yes, indeed he did. Ben Larbi going down like a ton of bricks, though, under that forceful piece of defensive play. Have a look at that for a volley. What a wonderful strike that was by Bani Yassin. Great control. Full stretch, that was heading in. And a wonderful save from Adel Al-Hosseini. Terrific strike that from the central defender. Ben Larbi. Marega's continued his run on the outside. Had to time his pass there, Ben Larbi, and did so. And Marega wins the corner. That's what's known as a lung-busting run. Right at the back end of this first half. Marega giving it absolutely everything down the right wing. Second corner now for Sharjah. They wasted the first one they've had this evening. That was through Pjanic. What can Ben Larbi do with this one? Left-footed, he's going to try and curl this in towards the near post. He's gone a little deeper than that. Keirula with the back header to get it away from Marega. Take their time here, Sharjah, as the minutes tick away towards the end of this first half. Keo goes all the way back into his own half towards Salim Sultan. Abdullah Ghanim. Majid Rashid. Still, they're making a lot of noise, the Faisaly fans, trying to lift their team as we move towards just 5 minutes of normal time remaining at the end of this first half. Keo trying to burst through, can't do so. Feels he was fouled, nothing given, and an opportunity for Al-Hajj to move forward. Play switch to this near side to Bani Hani. Forward by Samrihi. Hajj's attempted cross blocked by Al-Kabi, who's been solid at left back thus far, both defensively and going forward. And he's got the chance to tidy up here again now. Gives the ball away on this occasion. Faisaly returned the compliment. And frustration for Klub. Again, the referee happy to keep his card in his pocket. Decision went against him. He wasn't happy. A show of dissent there. On other occasions, might have produced a yellow card. The referee thought otherwise. In fairness to Mr. Sivakorn Prudhomme, he's allowed the match to flow wherever possible. in this first half. Bush dispossessed. Pjanic forward, looking for Marega once more. Header won by Bani Yassin. Kept in by Bani Hani. Khairullah with the long ball forward, but not a particularly accurate one, looking for Al-Hajj. Marega, the opportunity to turn, but he's tackled. Bani Hani trying to burst forward, but Majid Rashid can pick up the scraps. Bani Hani again. Oh, and Al-Hajj, he's broken the offside trap and he's put it wide. In fact, the flag had gone up. I don't think it would have counted. Let's have another look now. Yes, he was way beyond the last defender. Al-Kabi had come across to police him. All the same, bitterly disappointed Al-Hajj that he didn't hit the target there. Been a few warning signs, haven't there, for Sharjah in the last 5 or so minutes. It's a game of small margins, though. We saw how fine the margin was for Marega to be onside for his goal to count. Al-Hajj, he wasn't a million miles beyond the last defender, but he was far enough. In some strange way, he'll be happy that the flag went up, having missed the target. Well, that's poor from Al-Kabi, giving the ball away. Bush goes down the line, looking for the run of Al-Hajj. Ever willing as a runner, but at this stage of the first half, hard work for anyone to get those legs pumping again in heat and humidity. Into the last minute then of normal time. Our fourth official, Songkran Unmiakat. We'll wait to see how long he adds in terms of a minimum time. Skill from Pjanic. Ben Labi switched wings with Kamara. Probably a Sharjah ball. Look at this from Pjanic. He really has been outstanding in this first half, but I think one of the themes of the Faisaly team talk at the interval is going to be get closer to him. Well, the fourth official's board has gone up, and it's a minimum of 4 minutes to be played. Salim Sultan, can he pick a pass? He's gone long, diagonally, looking for KO. It would have been a dream somehow get that under control on the half volley, heading towards the dead ball line. KO, one of the most skillful operators in the UAE league, even he couldn't manage it. Long ball forward, looking for Ali Kish. He's gone down. Faisaly fans want something from that. And you can see Ali Kish just gesturing to the referee's assistant on that far side. He was quite keen for a free kick as well, but nothing was forthcoming. Pjanic once more. Marega. Errant ball from him. Abdullah Ghanim. Kamara's come deep to receive. There's an opportunity there for Ben Labi to find KO at the top of your screen. Instead, the build-up is on this near side. Alden Hani. Oh, Kamara's missed his kick. And in the end, the danger's gone. At least at one end, at another, that is going to be a yellow card, and the first of the evening. It's a cynical challenge from Abdullah Ghanim. He wasn't happy with the progress that Al Rashdan was making. He was very keen to bring it to an end, and that's exactly what he did. Here comes the yellow card for the first time this evening. So, good opportunity here for Al Faisaly. Just to turn the screw at the back end of this first half. This near side, Bani Hani, what can he do? He's got space for a cross. In the end, he found Ajaleen. The skipper couldn't quite bring the ball under control. Into the last minute of the minimum of 4 to be played then. Olaroyu preparing his team talk. Sharjah fans will be happy with the scoreline. It certainly hasn't been one-way traffic in this first period. Happy to retain possession, Sharjah. Wind the clock down. And indeed, that is the end of the first half. Very interesting first half. And that man, Moussa Marega's first goal for Sharjah, former AFC Champions League winner with Al Hilal. And he's on the mark to separate these two sides. And what a strike it was too, halfway through the first half, latching onto a superb long ball from Mirem Pjanic, taking it on the chest and volleying it home first time with his right foot. Went to VAR, but the check proved conclusive in Sharjah's favour. At the other end, though, Al Faisaly have threatened. The closest they've come to scoring has been a wonderful volley by Anas Bani Yazin, which had to be tipped over the bar by Adel Al-Hosseini. Conditions have tested both sides. It's hot, it's humid, but it's certainly been a very watchable match thus far. Match day 2 of the AFC Champions League. It's Group B, and it's half-time here at the Sharjah Stadium. And it's Sharjah 1, Al Faisaly 0. We'll be back with the second half, so please stay with us. Welcome back to the Sharjah Stadium, where we're getting ready for the second half of match day 2 in the AFC Champions League. It's a Group B match, and it's Sharjah hosting Al Faisaly. The man there on the right you saw briefly, Moussa Marega. His goal separates the two teams. His first goal for Sharjah since joining from Al Hilal, the Saudi club. Team that he won the AFC Champions League with way back in 2021. Adel Al-Hosseini taking his place in the goal away to the right of our commentary position. And off we go with Al Faisaly in the blue shirts, playing from left to right on your screens, and they're the ones who've got work to do. And Sharjah medical staff look as though they've got some work to do as well, because straight away Usman Kamara is down. He's got a problem with his left leg. No one was near him there, as you can see. He's just gone down. Let's hope he's okay. Really in some difficulty there, it would appear. A little bit of cramp, perhaps. Let's hope it's nothing more than that. Sebastian Tagliabue on the right there is a possible replacement for him, the veteran striker. Both sets of substitutes were out warming up during the half-time interval. Here's the goal that separates the two teams. What a ball that was from Pjanic. Beautifully taken by Marega on the chest. And superb first-time right-foot volley with the instep past Mehdi Khalil. And something for those fans to celebrate. It went to VAR. And VAR found in Sharjah's favour. Well, they're down to 10 players at the moment, are Sharjah, with Kamara on the side of the pitch receiving quite extensive treatment. Majid Rashid bringing the ball forward. Pjanic very nearly set Keo Lucas away. Labi in the mix, but the ball's ricocheted to Al Faisaly, cut out by Al Kabi. Good news is that Kamara's back on his feet. Hopefully he'll be able to rejoin the fray soon. Picked up now by Abu Jalbouch. Poor ball from him though. And a chance for Marega to burst forward. Good hold-up play from him, finds Ben Labi. Checks his pass, there's Kamara back on the pitch. And his through ball. Can't find a teammate. Pjanic, always in space. Lofting the ball forward to Keo. But Ahmed Kloob does well there, shepherding the ball back to his goalkeeper. Bush trying to burst forward. Bani Hani's there as well. Oh, and an opportunity at the near post for Mohamed Ali Kish, and he wasn't able to take it. Got ahead of the defender there, but his contact was all wrong. This angle will show it perfectly. Well, there's a frustration for Al Faisaly at the start of this second half. That perhaps was an opportunity that they should have taken. A couple of goals for Ali Kish in the Jordanian top flight this season, but not with finishing like that. Nice exchange of passes from Sharjah, sets Ben Labi free. Poor ball from him. KO frustrated at the back post. Shake of the head from Ben Larbi, and no wonder. It's all about 3 points this evening for both these sides. Remember, they both were winless in the first match day. Sharjah got a point, Faisaly got none. Just the top sides from each of the groups goes forward as a guarantee to the round of 16. 10 groups, the top 40 sides in Asia. 5 in the Western region and 5 over in the East. Two sides from the UAE in this group stage. Alain, who play tomorrow night, they're in Group A. Faisaly, the only Jordanian side in the group stage themselves, though. Kamara looking for the run of Al-Kabi, can't find him. Kamara throwing himself into the tackle there, trying to win the ball from Samrehi. Clearance from the Faisaly captain, Al-Ajaleen. Samrahi. Long ball forward to Ali Kish, and good work from Al Hosseini off his line smartly, but the flag's gone up on this near side, so it wouldn't have counted. See quite clearly there that Ali Kish just straying beyond the last defender. Sharjah's back line holding their line well. But poor control, it has to be said, by Ali Kish, although the ball bounced up awkwardly for him. With his right foot rather than perhaps better advised to control with his left, but he does favour his right. That was half the problem with that chance he had a little earlier, I think. It fell on his left foot. And Larbi, deep in his own half. Sharjah will be desperate for the cushion of a second goal here whilst it stays at 1-0. We saw in the first half that Faisaly do pose a threat. Pjanic sweeps it out to our commentary box side of the Sharjah Stadium. Kamara forward. Attack breaks down though. Turn, some sloppy passing from Faisaly means they can't take advantage. Majid Rashid coming forward. Ghanim, the only player to find his way into the referee's notebook so far. KO goes down, and that's a free kick. Bani Yassin can't believe it, but he's the man penalised. Ahmed Klub, who made the merest of contact with Ko Lucas. Bani Yassin was then on the scene with the complaint. Ahmed Klub, 29 years of age, playing at right back. Faisaly just getting their first substitution of the evening ready. Oh, for goodness sake, it looked as though that was in. Somehow it isn't. It's gone behind for a goal kick, and that change will now happen. Let's have another look at it now. Ben Larbi Don't think it would have counted anyway because of offside. Goodness me, so many players had an opportunity to get on the end of that and nobody could. Pjanic, the frustration there writ large. But if that had gone to VAR, the goal would have been chalked out had the ball ended up in the back of the net. There's confirmation of our change. And after frustration at the start of the second half, Mohamed Ali Kish goes off and Amin Al-Shanani comes on. Al-Shanani, number 7, 2 goals in the Jordanian top flight this season and 5 goals in the Jordan Shield, which is the competition that takes place prior to the league. It's a pre-season competition. Faisaly won that, 11 games, they won 10 and drew 1. Very impressive performance, and Al-Shanani, there he is, 5 goals, joint top scorer in the tournament. He's also got 2 goals in the league this term. Al-Dunhani. Ball towards Marega, didn't find him. Throw into Sharjah. Rashid lofts the ball forward for the run of Marega down the channel. Corner's given. Difference of opinion between Marega and Al-Ajaleen. The referee's assistant gets one look at that. Corner for the hosts then, from that far side. Ben Labi will take it. And again, a wasted delivery, just about kept in by Al-Kabi. He does well there. Pjanic. Al-Kabi again. Disappointment there for Sharjah because certainly not much quality with that dead ball situation, and are they going to pay for that lack of quality now? Al-Bush gets the ball out to the far side. Bani Hani. Al-Bush with the attempted shot. Ball ricochets away for a throw for the visitors. Marega rampaging forward, getting back his pace, instead checks back. Ben Labi with the shot. I think it took a deflection, but it needed saving from Mehdi Khalil, and that's exactly what he did. Top stop that from the mountain. Ben Labi, who's been a little bit wasteful at times this evening, cuts in. Sure, that did take a deflection. Let's have a look. Yes, just kissed off the boot of Kerula. It really was a very fine save indeed. That was heading in. Good strong hands from Mehdi Khalil to keep that one at bay. Al-Dunhani. Nabi with the cross. Punched away by Khalil. Pjanic fancies his chances, just checked himself though. KO dinks the ball in and again thumped away by Khalil. Pressure on by Sharjah at the moment though. Dinked in once more. Marega's there! Corner's given, so the goalkeeper must have just got got the save in fact. Offside was given, and you can see why. I think Mehdi Khalil did get his fingertips to it, but it wouldn't have counted. One of Sharjah's best periods of the match there over the last few minutes. They've asked questions of the Faisaly defence. Bani Hani, I think that came off his hand. Just used his arm to control the ball as he burst forward. Trying to use his strength to win the ball, not able to do so. Theo Lucas now has an opportunity to cut inside. Initially I thought that was a free kick with the defender getting his arm across his shoulder. Nothing was given. The referee holding play up. Beda Samrehi is down. Pjanic making the point that he thought it was a free kick as well. Just winded, I think. Samrehi. Let's have another look here now. There's the arm across the shoulder. Right there. Surprised the referee missed that one. It's the point that KO's making to him there on replay. While this treatment is being administered, players having a drink. This is Ben Labi's shot, which was really well saved by Mehdi Khalil. Just the merest touch off the boot of the defender, and go so close to a second goal for the hosts. Really top save, that one. Mehdi Khalil just trying to rally players in front of him. And it looks like another change is on the cards for Faisaly. Rafiq Kamerji getting ready to come on. And he's going to replace Yusuf Abu Jalbouch. The midfielder replaced by a forward. A substantial forward as well. Shot from Kamara from range. Good save again from Mehdi Khalil. Got any good strong hands there, but pushing the ball away from the danger area. And it's a cynical challenge. It was Alden Hani on Shanani. Let's have a look now. In fact, no, it was Salim Sultan. Again, the referee keeps his card in his pocket. It's Alden Hani. Puts that ball out for the throw. Samrehi. And from distance, just wide. Got away from him initially, fancied his chances, he struck it quite well. He was always just tailing away from Adel Hosseini's left-hand post, and he knew it. You can see there his reaction as soon as he hit it. Jordan international. Part of the squad, actually. Samrahi played here in the AFC Asian Cup in 2019. Although he didn't actually make it onto the pitch, he was an unused substitute in the 4 matches that Jordan played. Tackles flying in. Well won by Majid Rashid. On we go. Referee seeing nothing untoward there. KO on this near side. Turning and twisting. Wins the corner. Good work from Bani Yassin to thwart the cross. Just over 20 minutes gone in this second half. The match still on a knife edge. Sharjah fans, the tension there writ large. Not too many of them on their feet. By contrast, virtually every Al Faisaly fan is up and about. Pjanic then with the corner on this near side. Headed away by Samrahi at the near post. Pjanic again. Feels it stone dead, gets the ball back from KO. Al-Kabi gets the cross in. Ben Labi with the header, headed away by Al-Ajaleen. And a chance now to break. Al-Shanani. Oh, it's a poor ball in the end, isn't it? Had 3 players up with him and he couldn't find any of them. Al-Kabi dispossessed in front of the dugouts. Lunging challenge from Salim Sultan. Players going down all over the pitch here. Ball's through to the substitute. Kamerji gets the ball across and Ben Labi's back there defending. All hands to the pump defensively for Sharjah on that occasion. Rafiq Kamerji got the ball across, but he couldn't get it past Ben Labi. Cramp affecting Salim Sultan. He's back on his feet now, though. Referee happy to countenance any sort of delay. Corner then for Al Faisaly on this near side. Al-Ajaleen will take it, the skipper. Takes it short. Samrahi. Appeal for handball against Ben Labi, not given. Or maybe it was. Long delay there by the referee, but in the end he decides, having had a think about it, that he will give the decision. Ben Labi said it hit him on the back. It looked as though it did there, but then it ricocheted up and hit his arm. So a free kick in a very dangerous position indeed from an Al Faisaly perspective. Can they make the most of it? Al-Ajaleen with the ball. Oh dear me. And he knows what a dreadful, dreadful effort that was. Frustration for them, but no one will feel more frustrated than the kicker on that occasion. Sharjah fans doing their best to lift their team as we move towards the last 20 minutes of normal time. 3 points the prize. Match day 3, we'll see Sharjah face Nashaf of Uzbekistan here. It's in exactly 3 weeks' time. And Larbi. Kamara trying to trick his way through, not able to do so. Shanani on that far side gets it back. Space now for the skipper. Al-Ajaleen with the cross. Too close to the goalkeeper though. Adil Al-Hosseini. Easy enough for him to smother that one. Salim Sultan down, not for the first time. Referee calling for treatment for him. Teams taking the opportunity to have a drinks break. There's Darwish Mohammed, reserve goalkeeper, or one of them for Sharjah. Looks as though Sharjah are contemplating their first changes. Majid Sarur about to come on, the UAE international. Another UAE international, Majid Hassan, about to enter the fray as well. Certainly not attacking players, those two. It's a case almost for Sharjah of what we have, we hold. Majid Sarur, it's lovely to see him back playing again. Suffered a very serious knee injury in the 2020-2021 season in the back end. Had surgery in Portugal. Still only 25. Salim Sultan going to be able to continue. Waiting to get the signal to come back on the pitch now, which he receives. See at the top of your screen there, in front of the red advertising board. So on we go. Still with the two substitutes, Majid Sarur and Majid Hassan on the sidelines at the bottom of your picture. We'll have to wait while Faisaly attack through Al-Hajj. Samrahi. Ooh, a little give and go from him. He'll get the ricochet. Ghanim happy to put it anywhere, and that will allow the substitution to take place. Keo Lucas has gone down. Struck by the ball. No question that hit his arm. The drinks break will now take place. A minute or two earlier than scheduled. And from a Sharjah perspective, they'll hope this will also provide an opportunity to get their two fresh players on the pitch. Saw the fourth official just indicate to the Sharjah bench that he needed the accreditations of the players before he could countenance the substitutions. Mehdi Khalil, he's been in fine form this evening, hasn't he? Here he was in the first half denying Moussa Marega. It was terrific stuff, so quickly off his line to the edge of his area. Unsighted for this one from Keo Lucas, but he was still right behind it. And then this save, best of the lot really, tipping over that deflected effort from Ben Larbi. Also saving here from Kamara, getting down very well indeed to his left. He's done a fine job this evening. There's nothing he could do about the goal that he did concede. It really was a world-class strike from Marega after a world-class pass from Pjanic. So, after a big build-up, here are the two substitutions finally for Sharjah. Majid Hassan coming on in place of Ben Labi.
We are pleased to announce that the attendance today at Sharjah FC Stadium is 3,000.
And the other change sees Salim Sultan, no surprise there, making his way off. And Majid Sarur replacing him. In fact, there's going to be a third change. Hassan Saleh is going to come on as well. And he's replacing Abdulaziz Al-Kabi, so that's a straight swap, left back for left back. Sharjah players there not in the mix this evening. Konstantinos Manolos. Saw him on the left of screen. Luanzinho, who was injured in their last game, and Marcus Maloney. Goal kick given after this. Well, I'm glad I'm not the referee having to make a decision there on who that came off last. So a triple change for Sharjah. Still got two substitutions at their disposal. Just the two changes made by Al-Faisaly thus far. Rega's gone down and he'll get a free kick. Looking to turn away from Bani Yassin, just caught. Majid Sarur, first touch for him this evening. Finds Marega. And his touch lets him down. Didn't let him down when it had to. Taking him on the chest and volleying home in the first half. It's still the goal that separates these two sides. Mentioned earlier that Sharjah's next game against Nashaf on the same night in 3 weeks' time. Faisaly with a tough assignment. Another away evening for them in Qatar against Al Sadd. Al-Hassan Saleh. Tough challenge from him and frustration for Al-Hajj that the free kick didn't go his way. Hassan, number 88, vastly experienced player. Part of Cosman Oroyo's side at Al Ali in 2015. And they finished as runners-up in the AFC Champions League. Receiving that pass from Pjanic and going down and winning the free kick. Rushdan with the challenge. Majid Hassan. Pjanic invariably in space. KO. Thought about a shot. Al-Danhani with the cross. Flicked away in the end by Klub. Desperate defending from Al-Faisaly. Kamara. Kamara again. Rashdan. Space is opened up for him. Gets away from Al Hassan Saleh, and in the end, desperate defending from Sharjah. Didn't require a save from Al Hosseini because there were bodies in front of him. And all of a sudden, he was presented with the inside by the left back, was Al Rashdan. He took that opportunity, managed to cut the ball back, and the shot coming in from Al Hajj. Found a forest of players in front of him, but a corner now for Al Faisaly. Eddie Khalil says just one opportunity, come on. Corner's taken short. And in the end, the ball in is wasted. Samrahi, poor delivery from him. Always frustrated. Another change for Sharjah coming up now. The veteran striker Sebastian Tagliabue about to come on. And he's going to replace Moussa Marega, who's run himself to a standstill this evening. Marega has got his first goal for Sharjah, and could that be the goal that separates these two sides in the final analysis? Brilliant take on the chest and a superb first-time finish. A goal to grace any occasion. Tagliabue on then. And a triple change coming up, the last three rolls of the dice. Hatem Rashidi is on. Khalid Zakaria on. He's a goal scorer. And Ishan Haddad, he also makes his way onto the pitch.
Substitution for Faisaly team. Player number 20 is Mohammed, is replaced by the player number 91, Hatem Rashidi. Substitution for Faisaly team. Player number 14 is that.
Confirmation of the players going off.
Substitution for Faisaly team. Player number 11.
And the players going on. Al Hajj. Al Rashdan. They're off. And Bani Hani too. So all the changes possible for Al Faisaly have now been made. No more opportunities to mix things up. Shady, Yomani on the pitch, number 91, he's a forward. Zakaria, also a forward, couple of goals in the top flight this season for him. He played a full 90 minutes actually in the opening game on match day 1 against Nassaf. Free kick then, Samrahi with it. And again, quality of the delivery from Al Faisaly has been lacking this evening. And they've had the opportunity to put the ball into a dangerous area. They simply haven't taken it. And on a night like tonight, a night of small margins, those are the sorts of things that can make the big difference. Six minutes of normal time remaining then. I'm sure there'll be at least 5 minutes of time added on beyond that. That'll be of no consolation to Al Faisaly as long as the scoreline stays like this. Shady. It's a poor ball from the substitute out to the far side. Couldn't find Al-Shanani. Again, a little bit of quality lacking from the Jordanian outfit. Sharjah can hold on this evening and certainly add some balm to the wounds of their defeat last Thursday at the hands of Alain. Shady with the cross, the substitute. Headed away at the near post. His fellow substitute Majid Hassan making sure the ball didn't get through to the man in blue. Corner then for Al-Faisaly. Al-Shanani will take it. Or perhaps he won't. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving there that the referee's not happy about. Emergi and Majid Sarur, two players involved in that pushing and shoving. Referee viewing it as 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, deciding there was no specific fault. Corner retaken then. Sharjah have scrambled it away through Pjanic, and Keo Lucas can get clear now. He's beyond the last defender. Still going, and in the end that's a really good tackle, an important tackle too by Klub. He's down, Keo's down. Lung-busting run at the back end of a match, played in hot and humid conditions. Keo thought he'd got away. Beaten one challenge from Hatem Rushedi. Shady had tracked him back, and in the end, good work from Klub to make the vital interception. Khalil just urging the players forward. Can Al-Faisaly fashion one more opportunity here? Can they find a way to break through and get what would be their first point in the group stage? Played by Tagliabue. Hassan Saleh with the early ball, not to one of his teammates. Play on, says the official. Samrahi is down, and in the end the referee has to blow up. Why the whistle went in the end. That foul on Majid Rashid. Khalid Zakaria it was. He was penalised. We move into the last minute of normal time. Pjanic gets the ball across to Keo. What will he do here? Al-Hassan Saleh. Keo into the area. Good tackle though by Klub. Good tackle in turn by Majid Hassan. Ball pinging around, and the referee in the end gives a free kick. Penalises Al-Hassan Saleh. waiting now for Mohamed Taki, our fourth official. Sorry, Songkran Umikat, to indicate how many minutes to be played. And it's going to be a minimum of 5. Taki, of course, our VAR official this evening. He's had a couple of close calls to make, not least deciding that the goal was a legitimate one. Marega has successfully broken the offside trap. Again, tackles flying in, and again the referee's happy to allow play to continue. Pjanic happy to put the ball out and waste a little bit more time. Meanwhile, Al-Shanani saying, no, there was no need for that. I'm up and about, so we'll take the ball. In fact, sense prevails. Hussein Haddad, the substitute, does give the ball back to Sharjah, and they can now burst forward on that far side through Al-Danhani. Left foot, not his strongest one, Al-Danhani, so his crossfield ball fails. Faisaly, remember they were victims in match day 1 in added time. Zafar Murad Abduramatov scored for Nashaf in the 7th minute, beyond the 90. That gave Nashaf a victory on that occasion. Can Al-Faisaly turn the tables now? What if the ball stays at this end of the pitch? Good pressing from Sharjah right at the back end of the 90. Overcooked on that far side, so that'll be a goal kick. One final substitution is available. It's for Sharjah, and they will take it. And it's Pjanic who's going to head off. What a match he's had. You'd have to say that he's a very strong candidate for player of the match, and the Sharjah fans acknowledging him, chanting his name as he goes off. He's going to be replaced by Mohamed Abdul Basit. Third substitute appearance of the season for him. Back in the matchday squad after not featuring in the previous 3 games for the King. Sharjah are known. Majid Hassan goes down. Free kick goes his way. Shady isn't convinced that should be a free kick. Referee thought otherwise. Sharjah fans on their feet. They're within touching distance now of their first 3 points of this campaign. It's certainly been hard fought tonight's game. Just that little moment of magic, a little bit of quality is the thing that's separating the two sides. Al-Hassan Saleh, good run from him, trying to get the cross over, and it's blocked by Klub. It'll waste a few more seconds for Sharjah. They've got a corner, but they're not going to be in any hurry at all to take it. It's in front of those fans, the Al-Faisaly fans who've made their way in here tonight. Is their side going to end empty-handed? KO. Errant ball from him. It's cleared anywhere by Al-Faisaly into the last 30 seconds of the minimum of 5 to be played. And Sharjah are in possession. The hosts will like that. Just to soak up the last few seconds, giving the ball away. It's a throw in. Look at what it means. Faisaly fans, they've made their way here this evening, full of expectation. But it's all over at the Sharjah Stadium, and it's Sharjah who take those 3 points. A vital win by the narrowest of margins. Moussa Marega's goal, 20 minutes in, is the strike that separates these two teams. And what a goal it was. A fantastic pass from his own half from Mirem Pjanic. Marega took it on the chest and volleyed home with the inside of his right foot first time. Frustration, though, for the Al Faisaly fans. They just lacked that little bit of quality in the final third when they had the opportunity to deliver the ball. They couldn't quite get the job done. A couple of half chances as well for Alikish that he couldn't take. Marega's first goal for Sharjah after joining from Al Hilal, a winner of this competition in 2021 with the Saudi side. Can he go all the way with Sharjah? Fine performance from Mehdi Khalil in goal for Al Faisaly. Frustration for the Blue Eagles players. They acknowledge the wholehearted support of their fans, but in the end it's Sharjah who take the spoils. Victory for them, and 3 points as well, so they've now got 4 points from 2 matches. That's a good start to their group campaign. As for their opponents, Al Faisaly, 0 from 2 for them after 2 1-0 setbacks, and it's looking already very hard indeed for them to reach the round of 16. All over then at the Sharjah Stadium, and it's finished Sharjah 1, Al Faisaly 0. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Thank you very much for being with us. Good night.